Hundreds of electricity theft cases have been recorded in the past years, but only a fraction have so far ended in convictions. The low conviction rate came under scrutiny as the Senate Energy Committee continued its hearing on system loss charges. For the details, mobile journalist Merimon Reyes is reporting live from the Senate. Merimon, how did authorities address the issue of electricity theft?
Cheska, in the police's report earlier at the Senate Committee on Energy's hearing regarding the proposal of removing the system loss charge when it comes to the electricity bills of consumers, victims of pilferage or yung nakaw na kuryente are actually huge distribution utilities including Meralco, electricity cooperatives, and individuals. Unfortunately, sa record ng PNP-CIDG from 2022 to August 18, 2026, 548 ang cases na naitala nila na paglalabag dito sa Anti-Electricity and Electric Transmission Lines and Materials Pilferage Act. Of this, 600 na ang naaresto or na-identify sa mga kasong ito, while 129 ang nananatiling hinahanap pa or at large. Kabilang sa mga naitalang paglabag nito ay yung pagnanakaw ng kuryente or theft, meter tampering, and anti-fencing violations. However, ito yung napansin ni Committee Chairman Senator Erwin Tulfo na bakit daw sa dinami-dami ng bilang ng mga kaso, iilan lang daw ang nauwi sa conviction. Out of na 190 kasi na cases na naisampa sa korte, 21 pa lang ang nare-resulta sa conviction while 123 are still underway pagdating sa paglilitis nito. Kaya raw nakikita ni Senator Tulfo parang wala raw napipigil sa pagnanakaw ng kuryente. At isa pa sa tutukan earlier ay yung modernization nitong industriya. Ayon sa ERC, they have technical and performance standards na dapat sinusundan ng mga DU or distribution utilities that would include naman yung sanctions kapag lumagpas sa allowable system loss. Meanwhile, they also have incentives para naman sa capital expenditures na makakapagpababa nito. Pero ang kinwestiyon naman ni Senator Tulfo, if sapat daw ba yung investment ng mga distribution utility sa pagpapaayos at pagmodernize ng kanilang sistema. Ang isa pang pinuna kanina ni Senator Erwin is bakit daw kapag malapit na yung pagpaparenew ng franchise nitong mga kumpanya, doon lang daw gumaganda ang serbisyo nitong mga utilities. Pero ang nasabi dito ng ERC sa kanila daw kasi kumukuha daw ng certification na wala raw pending show cause order cases, wala raw violations and such. Habang ang nasabi naman ng isa sa mga stakeholders na nandoon na present kanina, human nature daw na nagpapabango kapag mayroong kinakailangan. May next hearing pa dito pero ang target nila is by December, hopefully meron ng panukala na makakapagpagaan nitong singilin sa kuryente. Cheska.
Merimon, electricity theft is part of the non-technical aspect of system loss, no? But short of deploying personnel 24/7 to monitor and catch possible illegal connections, have there been any realistic solutions presented?
Jessica, actually kanina, nung tinatanong ng committee naman on the part of the NBI na supposedly hand-in-hand with the PNP and other law enforcement agencies sa pagtugis dito sa mga theft or mga nagnanakaw or illegal consumers ng electricity, wala silang naibigay pa na datos pagdating dito sa anti-pilferage crimes. Pero ang sinasabi nila, in general, pasok daw ito sa theft. And anytime soon naman daw kapag nakulit nila yung information, ipapadala naman daw nila ito sa Senate Committee. Meanwhile, sa part naman ng PNP, ongoing daw, tuloy-tuloy daw, may commitment daw sila sa pagtugis dito sa mga nagnanakaw ng kuryente. Ang isang challenge lang daw na napapansin nila dito is number one, yung pangongolekta raw talaga ng technical at sufficient evidence na mayroong pagnakaw ng kuryente. Number two, yung coordination daw. Kailangan pa ng coordination at kooperasyon sa lahat ng involved dito, sa complainants, sa iba pang agencies involved. And yun yung masisiguro nila na pamamaraan para nga mapaigting pa. Pero ang isang concern din ng industriya, higpitan daw yung or amyendahan yung anti-pilferage law. Dagdagan ng situations kung saan magkakaroon na ng assumption na mayroong pagnakaw ng kuryente or illegal consumption of electricity para mahuli raw agad at mayroong accountability. Jessica.
Merimon, of course, the consumers just want to know when they're going to start feeling some kind of relief. Have they discussed maybe the removal of VAT? Are there other options for consumers?
Cheska, according to the Energy Regulatory Commission or ERC, they actually have a resolution now on its final stages together with the BIR. And so far, maganda raw ang feedback dito. It may be pwede na siyang maging effective by September this year. However, the actual implementation would depend sa panahon kung kailan ma-update na nitong distribution utilities yung kanilang billing software and yung magiging billing mismo sa mga consumer. Kasi hindi naman daw agad-agad na nako-compute yung kung magkano yung system loss charge, tapos magkano yung buwis na pinapatong dito. So altogether, kapag yun naman daw ay nagawa na, anytime soon daw. Pero on the part of the legislation, before December, meron na panukala tungkol dyan. Cheska.
All right, thank you, mobile journalist Mary Mon Reyes.